I'm Emily and welcome to the video.
I want you to show me how to get to know someone like you, someone like you.
2 weeks ago we done this video doing a Bob Ross painting tutorial, and I think in that one I said I'll probably do a drawing one, which is what we're doing today. So I had the idea of drawing like a few different cartoon characters from tutorials, basically ones you wouldn't see in like a film, a game or a show, etc. together. So here's the cartoon characters I wouldn't normally see together doing a drawing tutorial. The title will be a lot shorter than that, so let's go and pan camera to drawing setup. So what's our setup today? We have another smiley face rubber. We have a pencil that says spotted in Africa. I think this was from a Madagascar, the film series Stationery Chat. A broken black pen for if we need for like outline. A load of different coloured pencils or different shades. Unbranded permanent markers and a white piece of paper. The character we're going to be drawing is Bart Simpson. The first tutorial is by a channel called Drawing Geek, aimed at like children, hence the Bugs Bunny title sequence. Need to draw the eyes. I'm using a pencil, so if like mistakes, rub it out, improvements, etc. So we'll do this. Oh, here we are, and then was it like this for the eyes? And there we go. I don't know what's happened with the nose here, but we're just gonna do the eyes like this. Bart, buddy, I can only apologise. I hope the actual drawers of the show do you better than this. I'm so sorry. On his arm, so I'm so sorry about tutorial finished on his arms. So let's do a review of the first one. Here, right shape, eyes, it's all right. Now after the nose is where it started going downhill. No, like it was after that. Muscly, you know, bar. So this is Gym Bart, let's call it Gym Bart. What's a gym company? I don't know. Let's do. There we go, gym company. Right, a gym company's name on here because it's Gym Bart. One is by Drawing Club How to Draw, and we're going to be doing Mr. Potato Head from Toy Story.
Very top, round it out down towards the bottom, and then back up towards the top. Now I'm going to leave a small gap in the center and draw the same thing on the right. So let's line up the top of the oval, curve down towards the bottom, and just pull that back up towards the top.
So I've got to film myself doing this. So we have just like done the ovals for the eyes. I think I've got a red gap between the last one and this one. I think we'll fit about 3 on here, so let's see how it gets. For the rest of the eyes, I said do a little bit like this. I'm trying to remember from watching the video. And then you do the outside in black, so we're just going to call this in here. We're
just going to come up towards the inside of the eye, on the left, and then the right side. Now we're going to flare out the nostrils and come back in. So on the left, we're going to curve out, round out the nostril, and then pull that into right about there. Do the same thing on the right, curving out, rounding out the nostril, and then pulling that in. Now let's draw on the tip of the nose. I want to draw a little bit of an overlap. So we step up, draw.
Mustache, they said we go out like this, and then make like some droopy smiles. We think it said go like this, like that. It's looking better than the first one so far. I think it's a bit like swayed over, but I think it'll look alright in the end.
Mouth in underneath the mustache. We're going to start on the left side. Start with a curve, coming down, cross, and then up on the right. Let's add the upper lip. So we step down, just follow the same curve of the mustache, going across from left to right.
Mouth, my memory is so bad to remember what he's done yet. Did he say like that was it? Oh, I've adjusted the mustache as well. The rest was just a line like this, like that for the upper lip. It's looking like a frog now. Working on the hat part of it.
It's down, and then back up on the right side. Now from the ends, we want to curve this up and out. Just going to flare the edge of the hat, going up. Now from here, we're going to curve down and in, and then blend into a curve along the center. So we'll start on the left, come in, and then down. Do the same thing on the right side. Now we're going to connect these 2 points with a curve. Just coming down, and then up.
It was a curve above the eye, so say around there. Do the curve. It's not very curvy, is it? I'll probably fix that with rubber in a minute. Curve a bit more, so let's say put like this. Do we say like that? And then make it a little curvy at the tops. Just say like that. See, that's alright. Like a diagonal, so we're going like curvy down like this, and like this. This gives it his hat. These 2 points of a curve. Exactly what he said on the video. So there we go. I think that's his hat. I know the nose is a bit off, but it's looking better than the first one. I could say that. I think the eyes are alright, even though like the pupils on the opposite side, but it's looking alright. Added the top of the hat here. Yeah. So this is where it messes up.
On the left, we're going to curve out, and then just pull that down beside the eye. Do the same thing on the right side, coming down to the same height.
On the body part, which you saw then, I think he said like this, and there we go. I mean, it's a potato shape.
So we start on the left side here. We're going to start with a curve going up and out, rounding out the ear. Now we're going to come down towards the bottom, and then just pull that up and in. Let's take that and flip it over on the right. So let's line up the top of the ear, start by curving up, rounding out the oval, down towards the bottom, and then in.
He's a little fat. Maybe he needs to take advice from Jim Billard. So for the ears, I think he said about here, like this. And then the other one, he really needs to take advice from Jim Bart.
So we're just going to curve up and in behind the body.
So this is now working on the feet.
At the bottom of the feet, we're just going to thicken up the sole. So taking this curve, we're going to step up. We're just going to follow that all the way in towards the inside of the leg.
So we start off and we go like this, was it? Like that. And then like that. And then we add the sole. So we do, that's way too big. It looks like he's walking. It's going to be back on drawing, Clubhouse Draw, same one for the last one. And it's going to be Toothless from How to Train Dragon. There he is right there.
With the eyelid, starting from the top, I'm just going to curve down and in. I'm going to leave a gap in the middle and do the same thing on the right side. Starting from the bottom, curve up, and just pull it out towards the outside. Now we're going to draw in the bottom of the eye. So from the left side, we're going to step in towards the right, and just round up the edge of the eye and just pull it in towards the inside point. We're going to do the same thing on the right side, stepping in from the left, curving around. Now I want to make my way to this point, so I'm going to go back to this point and just blend it in, create a nice even curve.
Yeah, so that's for the eyes. We go like this. There we go. Leave a tip of this for the eyelid. So we go like this, I think it was. And then like this is gonna look dreadful. I'm just gonna say now, I think we give ourselves a bit of too much of a challenge here. Little face, it's looking all right. I always say that and then something goes wrong. So this is now working on that ears.
Into right about there. Do the same thing on the right side. So we're gonna step down, curving around and up towards the top. We're gonna round this out and then just pull it down to right about there. I'm going to draw a curve along the top of the head. So I just want to overlap it on top of the ears. Starting on the left side, we're going to step over, curving the top of the head. I just want to overlap the inside edge of the ear on the right.
We're not actually do so bad. I'm not recording myself. Like that. Okay. We need to do 4 circles and it's like oval shapes. Again, smaller each time. Yeah, this is done like the others. It started off alright and then went downhill after that. We're now working on the body, so it's like curve. Yeah, I think probably a bit too thin, but I think this has worked the best out of a lot of them. So I think like as we've run along, I think it's improved.
3 times across. Let's do the same thing on the right side. Now we're going to start on the outside and work our way in. Now on the...
So we do a triangle shape like this one here, out like that, and then we do 3 of these. Dum. Yeah, so that's alright. Club ice cream was actually a foot, not a wing. This is the wing bit now, so I think it was like this. So I've done I've done the other one there, and then I think it went point and then up. I think it was like that. That looks like a mermaid's tail. Added some little dots onto the legs and the ears, and that's our dragon friend done. So I'm gonna hold this up with all the other characters together and do the outro. And drum roll. So here we go. Yeah, I think I'm better as we went along. Part 1, we're not gonna talk about that. So we've got Bart Simpson, which is Fox Studios, Mr. Potato Head, Toy Story Disney, and Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon, which is DreamWorks. So there's the characters that you wouldn't normally see together drawn from drawing tutorials. And yeah, so if you enjoy, people, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, follow Twitter at EmilysVideos_, and I'll see you next time, people. Bye!